here we are for the second match with the Mardu deck. Hopefully we do better than last match where we got crushed by mono blue flyers. Okay, this hand can't cast Kalidas. It can't cast anything actually, but we have all three of our colors. It looks like we're on the draw. I would not mulligan this in the dark. It's borderline, but having all three colors is really important. A recurring theme of this deck is that our mana base is kind of meh. It might just be better not to play Nahiri. Here we go. Still can't cast Kalidas, but we have our fourth mana. Now we just want to draw some spot removal, which we have tons of, although we can't cast Grasp and we can't cast Ruinous Path, which is oh, goodness. Alright. We're just gonna get crushed. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad to see this guy getting play. He's sweet. We're gonna pump in. Play into my represented removal spell. No. Just add more to the board. Yeah. Where's a declaration in stone when you need one? Okay, playing Mountains so that if we draw Smoldering Marsh, we can play it and then run out Kalidas. Although we're probably going to play out Nahiri and exile one of these Dragon Whisperers. Okay, he's pumping one. Okay, let's see. If we play Kalidas and he lightning axes it, then we're just probably gonna lose this game. I think we need a Ruinous Path something, and that gives us fodder for Dark Dwellers next turn. So, good thing we drew that swamp. Very lucky. Uh-oh. I guess it's awkward, because what I said last turn about playing the mountain in case we drew Smoldering Marsh it was just as likely that we drew Foreboding Ruins, and then we couldn't cast what we wanted to cast next turn anyway. That is a weird tension that I don't like. Alright, is this a Thunderbreak Regent? That is bad. Don't think we can beat that. We play Dark Dwellers, Ruinous Path the Regent, we take 3, we go to 4. Can't block this with Menace, he gives this flying and pumps it. Alright, we're just dead. Not going to even bother. Oh, no, we could have played Nahiri, and then... Oh, no, it's a spell or ability. It's not Reality Smasher. Okay, well that was concerning. Okay, again, Ruinous Path is coming out. I don't know if we need all 4 Radiant Flames. We don't need Ever After, we'll bring in Kalidas. I guess this is the matchup for Linvala, we'll see if we can cast her. Okay, I think I like this. Grasp, Ultimate Price, Fiery Impulse. I want the Goldon's Command over the Ruinous. So we have 6 spells that kill Thunderbreak Regent. And then we can flashback all of them. Transgress can hit Thunderbreak Regent. Transgress since he's an aggressive deck. Maybe all of a Transgress. I like having two. I mean, what spell is he really going to hold? It is our cleanest answer to Thunderbreak Regent, which is why I'm inclined to have some number. But alright, let's go with this. Just the Miser's Transgress. That might just be bad, but we'll see. Alright, well, we have a removal spell and 2 3-drops. I think we can keep this. Read the Bones. It might have been correct to take it out here. We should have left the Smoldering Marsh. Punished. Punished if we draw a Firing Impulse. Do we want to ultimate price something this turn? Or would we rather Kolaghan's Command something next turn? I think being able to cast a 3 is more important here. Because if he doesn't play the 3, well, he could have that Madness Vampire, so I don't think we want to Read the Bones, especially since we drew that 4th land. If we didn't have the 4th land, I'd be more inclined to cast Read the Bones there. But I think holding up Kolaghan's Command, because he might play that 4/1 Madness Vampire here. Okay, no Vampire. Let's see what he's got. What you got, buddy? Okay, we'll take 1. There we go. That's what we want to hit with Kolaghan's Command. Alright, you can Fiery Temper us off of this madness, sir, if you would like to. There it is! No, the value! The value! Alright, well, once we start casting Goblin Dark Dwellers, I'm gonna feel much better about this game. So, we're gonna read the Bones to help us make sure that we're gonna... Oh, well, this is tempting. I think we want to keep that Radiant Flames. Alright, well, let's see. Next turn we're either casting Nahiri or Radiant Flames, or we might be casting Goblin Dark Dwellers. I think this is, I don't know, maybe I'm just playing against all the super weenie decks instead of the Sylvan Advocate decks, but I feel like I just want Kozilek's Return in this spot just to be able to cast it off of Dark Dwellers. What you got, buddy? Is this a Thunderbreak Regent? That would make me sad. Sin Prodder. Alright, we get to clean up house. No, not you. You. Two for one. Oh wow, he did not sack the Neonite. That means he has a strong hand. So let's see what he ends up doing. Is this a Thunderbreak Regent? I guess Thunderbreak Regent is one of the cards that Languish lines up well against, so punished for not playing Languish in our 75. Alright, he just did not do anything. Is there any instant sweeping? He can Lightning Axe into... No, he can't even Lightning Axe because he has no targets, so we're just going to run out Nahiri here. Plus or discard the other Nahiri. Okay, yeah, I like being able to hold up ultimate price here. End of turn fiery temper, okay. Just doming me. Not even worried about Nahiri. Okay, so now we are on the plan of kill him as soon as possible, because it seems like he just has a bunch of burn. Yep. This looks like a bunch of burn. So we're going to 5. What's the fastest we can kill him? Okay, well now that he's tapped out, I think I want to Shambling Vents him. Oh well, now that we don't have ultimate price on our hand anymore, that's a lot less appealing. So let's see. Well, let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. I think I want to discard this Shambling Vents on the off chance that we draw a 2-mana removal spell. It is possible that attacking with 2 Shambling Vents is what's going to put us out of reach this turn, but I think, like, the window here of him doing what he wants to do. Okay, so we have Linvala in our deck, so we just need to live one more turn, and we can Nahiri out Linvala. So, alright, he's got to let this trigger resolve. So in order to maximize that, maybe we do want to just attack with Shambling Vents. Yeah, well either way, I think we want to discard this Shambling Vents. Have Kolaghan's Command up. Holding up Kolaghan's Command means that a hasty creature like Lightning Dasher doesn't kill us. I think we make him play off the top of the deck though. Yeah. Kolaghan's Command. Oddly enough, we need to shock our own Goblin Dark Dwellers in order to do this. Oh no, we can just shock him. Duh. Oh yeah, that's a mode. We can just shock him. Okay, so we got rid of Draconic Roar. That's a sigh of relief. Just need to live one more turn. I don't know. Are there any removal spells that just go to face? Besides Firecraft. So Firecraft puts us to 1 here. Is there a 1-mana spell that goes to face? Alright, well, we're gonna go get Linvala. I think we want to just gain as much life as possible here. So we're going to do it this way. There's Mardu Match. Okay, yeah, Linvala definitely deserves a spot in the sideboard. I like just having one of her. I can see casting her against humans or whatever, or tokens. Should be fine. Okay, I'm not sure what he's thinking so hard about. I don't see him winning from this spot. He would have to have, like, Firecraft number 3 in hand, Fiery Impulse in hand as well, and then fire Exquisite Firecraft number 4 on top of his deck. Yeah, well, if we Coladon's command him... Alright, let's see how much mana we can get him to sink into this. If he just taps out for it, I think we just take it and then kill him with the Coladon's command. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So he has Dark Dwellers on his top end. Nice. So if he drew a land, he could have killed me there. But, I mean, him tapping out there just leaves him straight up dead to everything that I have in play, so... Or I could have just replayed Linvala. Yeah. Okay, so he has Dark Dwellers in his deck, so I'm more comfortable bringing in another Transgress. We'll cut one Read the Bones, since Read the Bones on the draw is really bad. I think we need to keep some number of Read the Bones in the deck, because the mana is just terrible, so we can't go cutting all of them. Maybe I want another land in the board for when I need to like cut Read the Bones, or I just bring in a bunch of 6-drops. Something to think about. It might be better than these Infinite Obliterations or these Chandras. Chandra seems okay. I like Kalidas, I like Nahiri, I like Radiant Flames. Ruinous Path is necessary just as a catch-all. Yeah, really wish these Radiant Flames were Kozilek's returns. Alright, we got a break serve. Ooh, interesting. This is definitely a keeper, 3 removal spells. The only question is, what do we lead with? Okay, well, that made the answer really obvious. We're gonna go get our mountain, even if it strands this Nahiri in our hand. Which would be very unfortunate, but I mean, we need a red source to cast her anyway. But we have way more red sources in the deck than we do white sources. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 red sources, 17 including the Evolving Wilds, and 12, well, 11 not including the Evolving Wilds that we're burning. 11 white sources. Okay, well, we'll see. I think casting this Radiant Flames is much more important. Casting this Radiant Flames on time. Actually, that's arguable because we have all this removal in our hand. I'm gonna feel really stupid though if we don't draw a red mana. Our next draw is like Shambling Fence, and oh, that would be awful. I think statistically speaking though, if our plan is to 1-for-1 him, just 1-for-1 him up the curve, then we're not going to bank on playing Radiant Flames for 3. But if we 1-for-1 him up the curve, and then we're stuck with Radiant Flames in hand, and we're staring down a 4-4, that's going to be bad. So I think we want... Well, we'll see what he plays. If he plays a turn 2 creature here, then I'm for sure getting a mountain. If he doesn't, I will think harder about getting that plains. But our opponent just seems to be in the tank right now. Well, I mean, we have a complex line to be thinking about anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, might as well burn his clock than ours. Yeah. I think I'm going to try and make that swap for Kozilek's Return. And, well, I mean, I haven't played against any green decks yet. Radiant Flames is much better against Sylvan Advocate. Maybe I want a 2-2 split. Put the Kozilek's Return in the main deck just because I can flash it back. From playing that blue-red Eldrazi deck, though, like, the front end of Kozilek's Return is surprisingly good against the Banned Humans deck. Because they'll, like, often overextend, like, a Coco into a board with a couple of creatures that would already die to Kozilek's Return, since they're so confident in hitting Athalia's Lieutenant and buffing their team, but then you can just put all the triggers on the stack and Kozilek's Return them. I've done that many times to get like 3 or 4-for-1s after a Coco before they untap, and it just feels so dirty. So the instant speed on Kozilek's Return is very, very relevant, even if you can't trigger the back end. Looks like our opponent is just dirtling around. Oh, there he goes. He played a land. He's attacking. Are you going to play a turn 2 threat? There it is. Okay, we're gonna get our mountain just to make sure we can cast Radiant Flames. Oh, the irony. No, Shambling Vents would have been the irony. The Hiri is just whatever. It's a dead draw. Not ironic, but still arguably irritating. Alright. If he pours all his mana into Lightning Berserker here, we're definitely going to take the tempo and ultimate price him. Alright. You got it. Well, now this Radiant Flames is a lot less good. Okay. I mean, the Hiri is good, but maybe this deck just wants to be straight black-red. Like, the Hiri could just be Odd Nixless. Grasp kills Dark Dwellers. I feel like he's gonna end a turn, Fiery Temper us or something. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna use my mana this turn, which might be wrong, but yay, we got punished for not getting that plains. I guess him playing the Lightning Berserker as his second creature was reason to stop and think about the if he plays a creature, get a mountain scenario that I had mapped out in my head. I don't know. Magic is a hard game. He's just pecking away at us. he is mana flooded. He's got more lands than I do. Poor guy. Oh, here comes Dark Dwellers. Okay, so he gets value off his Dark Dwellers. I think we want to grasp this, because if I draw a land, I'm just going to slam the Dragon Lord and put a clock on him. Okay. Or we can just... Active Treason. Well, it's a good thing I did not just slam the Dragon Lord. Alright. So I'm going to take the Active Treason. We're going to Radiant Flames here. He might just discard... yeah, there he goes. Alright, so he's got one mystery card in here. Ugh. Dragon Whisperer can hit me for 5. So I'm gonna go to 1. After I ruin his path, this Thunderbreak Regent puts me to 6. Dragon Whisperer is gonna hit me for 5. Oh gosh. Maybe I should have just killed that Neonite. I mean, this deck is just a bunch of 1-for-1s. I probably should have just traded 1-for-1 with his guy. Yep. Okay, so he's putting me to 3. Does he have the Fiery Temper to just finish me off? Well, I think that should do it. I don't have any Languishes in my deck. So, I don't think I can beat this board position. Yep, okay. 2 tough losses. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm playing it wrong. We got punished by our mana base both games, so that's something to think about. I mean, Nahiri is sweet, but, I mean, if we're gonna just lose to our mana base like this, maybe we just want 4 Kalidases here, like the Grixis deck had. I don't know. But I'm very certain that this wants to be, what's it called? Kozilek's Return. Yeah, like this part of the deck felt fine. I guess if Dragon Lord Polygon was Chandra there, then we could have just -4, gotten our 2-for-1, and stayed alive at 1. But then we had literally no pressure. So, I don't know. Maybe my dislike for Chandra is unwarranted. But I wish we could have played against some tier 1 decks. Yeah, I mean, I might come back and tweak this deck a little bit, but I think 2 losses in a row tonight is a sign to put the deck down, maybe tweak it a little bit, and revisit it later. But, yeah, those are the games. Alright, hope you got something out of me taking a beating. Until next time, I'll catch you later.